Alright, so all of the review videos have come out for the new DJI OSMO Nano, and I watched a few of the reviews comparing it to the Action 2 that I have here, which I got about 4 years ago, came out in 2021, and I'm looking at the specs and everything, I'm like, what's really the advantage of getting the OSMO Nano? Obviously, it's being hyped up by all of the sponsored videos that are out there right now, and I'm considering buying one just to review it for the channel. First of all, I guess the first question is for you guys, my viewers, how many of you are actually interested in my viewpoint on the OSMO Nano in comparison to the Action 2? If you are really interested in review, let me know in the comments. It is $299 for the 64 gigabyte version and $329 for the 128 gigabyte version, and I believe the 64 gigabyte version is on Prime and you can get it like next day right now. I'll link in the video description in case you guys want to just pick one up. I was thinking about like how this compares to the Action 2, which I do use quite a bit. You've probably seen in a lot of my other review videos, especially for my videos on e-bikes and e-scooters. It's a pretty useful camera. It gets pretty good footage. And I looked at some of the sample footage on the OSMO Nano. Doesn't look all that much better. It does still do 4K 120. The Action 2 does that. Spec-wise, I don't see much difference. The camera module itself is about the same weight. It's around 52 grams, I believe. Although it's plastic and the Action 2 is like metal. Now, it does have the OSMO Nano does have the advantage of having a replaceable lens, so I suppose this form factor and replaceable lens does have an advantage there in terms of durability if you are going to be using it in an action sports or a scenario where it may potentially be dropped or damaged. Obviously, the Action 2, one of the fatal flaws is that the lens here, if you happen to break it, is not user replaceable. You have to send it in for repair. And I think the only other real advantage I see for the OSMO Nano, it does have the ability to connect to the new wireless mics that DJI has, including like the Mic 3 and the Mic Mini. So if you want to do vlogging with just the camera module or with the screen attachment, you can do that and connect directly to the camera module wirelessly. So if you want better audio for you maybe moving the camera further away from your audio source, that would be an advantage. Although I can still do that with the Action 2, but I have to connect the Action 2 to the camera module, and then I connect a USB-C microphone receiver to that, and that does work. I've shown that in previous videos. So other than that, I don't really see that much of an advantage of the OSMO Nano over the Action 2. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you think that, yes, there's a lot of things I maybe forgot about or didn't see in some of the videos I've seen today. Yeah, let me know if I'm totally missing the boat in here. I don't really see, other than the durability, obviously the Action 2 has a durability issue with the screen or the glass breaking on the front here. And then, of course, the wireless mics. What else is there? The image quality seems about the same. You have pretty much about the same weight advantage. It does have the same sort of magnetic attachments. So, yeah, I don't really know what there is that compelling. The price is pretty decent. $299 is not bad. I think the Action 2 is around the same price, and if they still sell these, I think, as well. So, yeah, if I'm completely missing the boat here, if there's a lot of compelling reasons to pick up the OSMO Nano, other than the ones I just mentioned, let me know in the comments below, because I definitely want to hear some other people's perspectives. And if you're interested in a review, let me know as well. If there's a ton of people that want to hear my perspectives on this new OSMO Nano, I am willing to go and pick one up. Obviously, I am kind of in camera fatigue mode right now. There's so many new cameras. I don't really see how, there's obviously they're introducing some minor features here and there, they're incremental upgrades, but in terms of image quality, they're all so very good right now. There's not much of a huge advantage of upgrading. As I said, the OSMO Nano image quality looks pretty much the same as the Action 2 image quality. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Again, I'm mostly looking for feedback from you guys on whether or not it's worth it to do the upgrade. And, you know, obviously if you're a viewer that has an Action 2, maybe you can look at the comment section and see if other people think that upgrading to the Osmo Nano is really worth it or not. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm not really sure. Like, for me, if it's really worth it. You know, outside of the channel and other people potentially watching a video on a review, I wouldn't get this myself personally. But yeah, if there's a lot of you guys out there that want to see a review, I would be willing to pick one of these up for you guys to do a video on that one. So let me know in the comments below. That'll do it for this one. Talk to you guys in the next video.